New question. The member for Newmarket Aurora.
Speaker, the deception at Orange continues. Even the communications department of that organization can't seem to tell the truth. In a desperate attempt to deflect attention to the Minister of Health, in a desperate attempt to deflect attention from the report of the growing number of emergency calls that Orange cannot respond to because of understaffing of paramedics and pilots, Orange issued a media release late yesterday afternoon. That release boasts of a new team at Orange. It gives inflated information about the number of paramedics and the number of pilots that have been added to the front line. What it doesn't say, Speaker, is that included in those numbers are pilots who are on extended sick leave, are in administrative positions, and who are nowhere near the front lines. It also makes no mention that Orange has resorted to renting pilots from Alberta for its air ambulance service. Speaker, is the minister complicit in this misrepresentation?
Thank you.
Or is Orange keeping her in the dark one more time?
I just caution the member that the last part was quite close to being impugning the motive, so I would ask him to caution on that. Minister of Health, and a reminder to please, when I give you the wrap up.
And I know it's hard for the member opposite, but there's very good news at Orange, Speaker. I've been talking about the progress that we are making, and I'm very pleased to be able to say that Orange continues to add to its frontline staff team. There's now a team of 217 paramedics at Orange, Speaker. That's 10 more than there were this time last year. We've also got very good news that Orange currently has 38 airplane pilots. 7 more will be coming on board by mid-July. At that time, they'll be at 98%, Speaker, of their full complement of airplane pilots. In addition, Orange has 69 helicopters, has recently hired 5 more, bringing the total to 74 by July. At that time, they'll be at 95% of their complement. This is great news, Speaker, and I know the member opposite is as pleased as I am about the progress at Orange.
Thank you. Supplementary.
The minister didn't hear my comment and my question to her. Do you know how many of those numbers that are inflated in that release are actually people on long-term sick leave and who will never be on the front line? But, Speaker, the spin gets better about this new team. As we know, first the minister appointed as president and CEO a civil servant who has no experience in air ambulance. It's no surprise that the same release the minister read from spoke about a new roster of people. Bruce Farr, who never worked in an air ambulance service in any capacity, and according to the Orange News release, will be indispensable at Orange. Robert Giguere, who never worked anywhere near an air ambulance service in any capacity, but managed to chart Sky Service
Member
Airlines
for Economic Development and Infrastructure.
He now is a key player at Orange.
Question.
Wayne Howard, who has no experience of any emergency service, is now the VP. Speaker, only this minister could consider that progress. When will the Premier understand his minister needs some help?
Thank you. Minister.
Well, Speaker, I am frankly astonished that the member opposite would not think that Bruce Farr will make a tremendous contribution to Orange. Let's just see it, what his history is. Long history of working with the Toronto Emergency Medical Services, EMS. He started as an ambulance driver in Scarborough, moved into the training division, eventually promoted to the position of Chief of Toronto EMS, a position he held before retiring after 39 years in EMS. This man knows ambulance service, Speaker. We're very proud that he has chosen to join the team at Orange.
No question. The member from Essex.